How's the summer going?
Much better than last summer. I think it started to hit me this spring that, this is my time going out in the Hamptons. It's gonna probably change in the next couple years. I'm 38. This is like the last summer before I get married and the last summer before things get a little more serious, let's say.
So marriage will make it serious, huh?
You just have more responsibilities, and I know Lindsay does want to trying to have a family at some point.
Are you ready to have a family?
I mean, yes and no. Ever since Curtis passed, it put a big reminder in my head how much I care deeply about family.
Yep.
So, yeah, I'm excited about starting a family, but it's scary.
You should be scared.
I feel like we still have a young energy, and we still like doing things and being social. And
it's not hard with the sober aspect.
I don't walk into a bar and start itching and shaking because alcohol around. I don't. What I struggle with is the behavior when it's aggressive or loud or irrational.
Of other people.
Yeah.
Now, Lindsay was sober for a while, right?
I think about 6 months.
Wow. You must have felt really supported.
I felt incredibly supported.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm not trying to tell her or dictate how to live her life.
But when
Isn't it hard to be around?
When it affects you.
Yeah.
What I always had wanted for Lindsay and hope that she's understood, I want her to have a healthy relationship with alcohol. But it's not all about alcohol. It's not. She's not this monster.
Right.
I don't wake up in the middle of the night and catch her pouring vodka into a cup.
Yeah, no.
It's not to that degree, and that's where I struggle with being the dictator of her life and telling her you can't do that because I have this issue.
But it's not you dictating, it's her understanding of what you need.
I think she does understand, but then when I'm experiencing something, I try to communicate and we miss each other. I'm not giving up. I love Lindsay, and I know you guys love Lindsay.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's things that we're both trying to navigate.
What does that look like in these situations?
If we get into a big fight, we're not understanding each other, we're not communicating well,
Right.
Then things start getting insulting on both sides.
Well, do you live in fear of that? Of an explosion or?
Yeah, sometimes I worry about
Really?
if there's been some drinking, I can sense she's a little upset. Absolutely, I'll be like, okay, let's tread a little lightly here.
Okay. I know you love her and you want to defend her. That's your role as being engaged and going to be husband. But you came to Pittsburgh Memorial Day weekend and you were really hurting.
Yeah, we've been.
And it was out of your relationship that almost appeared to be abusive.
I don't share every nitty-gritty fight we've had, but back in May, around Memorial Day, when Lindsay and I had a large fight, I decided to go back to Pittsburgh for a few days, and I left that house, and they were concerned.
Well, that's a very strong word, I know. But you were really affected.
My parents know we haven't been in a great spot, but right now, we're in a better spot. I wish I never told my mom, that Lindsay and I had a fight, but I'm human, and I need people to talk to. And there was a period of time where I literally didn't talk to anyone about anything going on in a relationship because I lived in fear if I shared something and Lindsay found out that I was talking about our relationship with someone, that I would get into trouble.
Whatever that was, has that changed?
I mean, I'm certainly guilty and responsible and accountable for my role in some of the things that have gone on. I'm not going to sit here and say it's all on her. It's not.
I mean, you get married because of the relationship you have. But if the relationship you have, you're fearful and it's not working the way you want it to work, getting married isn't going to solve that.
No, I want her to be happy, and I think that's where I get really sad and depressed and upset is after these fights. I'm like, am I even the right guy for you?
Okay, that is not indicative of a healthy relationship. And I think only people who have a healthy relationship should be thinking about marriage. It's much harder and so much more painful to end a marriage than to get it right before you get married. I've been a minister all my career, and I've married tons of people. There have been couples that, in getting to know them and what their relationship was like, I wouldn't marry them. I just felt in good conscience I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
You know, it almost seems that way with you and Lindsay. I'm not doing the wedding, but I'll tell you, if I were, I don't know that I'd do it.
Not right now.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's what I mean, right now.
Maybe the relationship needs more work before. I just want the best relationship for you that you can possibly have.
Yeah.
You deserve it.
So what do I do? I don't know what to do. Like, I'm already like, I feel like the train is on the tracks.
Yeah.
We've invested our time and energy. We've committed
Yeah.
to each other. We live together.
Yeah.
This is what I wanted to do. I wanted to marry my best friend.
But you didn't envision this.
No, I didn't. And I
It's
didn't.
going to be worse when you're married. In this present time, I don't think you're ready for this, Carl. And I think if you continue, you're setting yourself up for a world of pain. But I know there's a part of you that knows this.